Hello friends, welcome back. It's BigDenoPlays, Aeon Trespass Odyssey, Cycle 3, the Pitiless of the Sun. And we finished last episode in a doom step where we had unfortunately hit doom card 2A, and that resulted in a battle against the Sun Descendant, and our brave Titans are going to stride forth and hopefully be successful, but we'll see very soon. I made a slight change. We've brought in a maze runner instead of the Dreamwalker, just because when you fight a Sun Descendant or any of the adversaries, you do suffer a penalty if you don't bring at least one Argo-bred Titan to the battle. I think we talked about the Sun Descendant. Its level never changes, which is good. If we go over to the Argonaut sheet, Solon is starting the battle roused, thanks to the story card. We have some residual danger, unfortunately, from a couple of the story cards, so we're going in a little hot. But I'm feeling good. I feel confident. A few things I got wrong in the last battle with the Sun Descendant, which I'm hoping to correct this time. Including how sun attacks work, which are slightly different to laser attacks. But again, we'll get to that when we get to that. So let's trundle over here to the Primordial, just run through them as always. So he has 3 vantage points that we can climb up. There is a bonus for being on those vantage points in terms of the damage that you deal, which is good because even his AI, his BP1 cards are 6 to 8, I think. So he's a tough cookie to crack. We don't have any tokens in the pool. We don't have anything to go. I think we'll just crack on, friends. It's pretty good. So we'll give these a shuffle. Start of the Primordial round, we do extinguish possibilities. So we will have to start off by heading over here. We'll give these a shuffle. And then we will extinguish possibilities. Now, there is something I haven't talked about, which I'm very, very excited about. It's based on an Inwards Odyssey. And when it happens, Battle Cry, boo. We'll get very, very pumped up. But I'm not going to spoil it for you just yet. Marked for Death is a negative. That stays on top. Hope you've been enjoying the playthrough so far, friends. I definitely feel like I've been a little bit rusty on Cycle 3 and the game in general, but getting back into the groove now. Ah, what a disappointing card to lose. What a disappointing card to lose. And stays on top. I'm sad we lost our Awakening card. All right, good work, everyone. Let's get started. Merciless Sun, the target is the unshaded board. Now, unshaded is anywhere behind, that isn't directly behind an obstacle or another Titan. So if we go over here to the top view, at this point, this guy's going to sun move over to here. And we now need to decide who we want to take the attacks. At this point in time, these 2 Titans are actually protected from the sun attack because they are behind other Titans. It's 3 on a 10. Each hit deals 3 danger and 1 fate. That is a lot of danger. A lot of danger. Yeah, not a lot of fate. I don't really want to lose Telebarcus this early. She's roused. But I think we're actually just going to leave that as is. So we shall head over here. So our first target will be Herodotus. He has 1 reroll with his thing. No, 1 reroll. No, so he takes 9 danger. he does have 2 blacks. 9 goes down to 6. We're straight into a grave trauma. What a shame it wasn't an awakening. How good would that be? And 1, 2, 3, fate. Grave trauma for him. Deluge of Memories. Gain a Nemos node on a chosen Nemos. I guess it'll be cast off. Alright. He doesn't have anything to prevent this. No rerolls, nothing, so we just need to junk a 10. Come on, guy. Oh, does he have any benefits? No. I feel like I've made a terrible, terrible mistake here. So he's going to take 9 danger, but he's got a black and a red to block the danger. So he blocks 3 as well, so that goes down to 6. So he goes to 7. Grave trauma for him as well. 1, 2, 3. This is a terrible start. What am I doing? Grave trauma is... There will be a reckoning. Add the "you died horribly" to the Obel deck. I'll just remember to go over here and mark the evolution. Second battle against the Sun Descendant. Alright, you died horribly. And glaciate the time anchor of the Titan with the lowest fate. Rewind. Okay, so Otis will get rewound to here. And we glaciate the time anchor of the person with the lowest fate, which is either Penelope or Fisher. We will go Fisher. Now, there's an interesting question about what happens when you glaciate a time anchor in the last one. I'm really still not sure, but we're going to play it as the time anchor is removed based on... It makes sense. It doesn't make sense for it to stay there. So when a Titan teleports back, he just smashes into a column. Glaciate the time anchor, the Titan with the highest, with the lowest, and the highest. Done. Merciless Sun. Then we go into an AI card. And that will be Sunlight Laser, target the lowest danger in front. It is a triple laser attack. You are a dumb guy. Did you know that, guy? I hate you. Lowest danger. Alright, so it's either Penelope or Fisher. So, okay. We might have a play here. We might have a play. Oh no, there's no window of opportunity. We just get pounded. We just get absolutely pounded because there's no window. This is going bad. So that will mean the Maze Runner takes the hit. 3 on an 11, you reckon? Alright, Glaciate, D12, J14, and H16. Oh my god, she's getting glaciated, which means she suffers crash. That's a bad spot to crash it to, don't I? Who's that? That's Fisher. Take a danger. Gain an ambrosia. We could be losing some fucking Titans here, that's for sure. And she's knocked down. J14. And H16. Nope, so that one does not happen because they are indestructible. Fine. 2 paradox, triple laser, move lateral and attack. No window of opportunity. 1, 2, 3. So the first one is going to go on Solon. He rolls 1 block. He has 3 danger. Do you have any flammable tech? You do not, but you have 2 metals, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 danger coming in. We block 2 of it, so we go down to 6, which means we go to 13. The You Died Horribly is already in the deck anyway, so that's fine. So we will do an obel draw. One outstanding obel draw coming up in turn 1 before we've even had a go. You know the drill. You died. Roll a d6 on a 10, you awaken instead. Now, this is the cool thing. I was hoping it wouldn't happen quite this soon, but here we go. The moment that a character would die from an obel, they automatically awaken into the god form of Artemis, thanks to an Inwards Odyssey story that we just achieved. So Artemis is coming out to play. Now this is a laser attack, so I believe that's a simultaneous attack. So unfortunately, the Maze Runner will also get hit. I'll just do that now, save time later. All 3 miss. Let's see if we'll try again on all 3. No, so that's good. She does not have anything to prevent that. Each hit deals 3. Anything flammable? No. There's no reflex opportunity. It's wonderful. She's straight up to a draw. Oh, I'm not happy about this start, really. This one, that's bad. It looks like you died. Do you awaken? Do you have second chance? She does not have second chance. She does have block, actually. Maybe I should use the block. She was on 2. That'll reduce it to 6. And she has no medals, so yeah, I'm going to do that for sure. So she just has to do a grave trauma instead of an obel, because there's no way I want to lose 2 Argonauts on the first turn. Moire Law, gain 3 fate. Okay. Sunlight Laser. After attack, rewind. So the rewind will happen for her. However, we chain broke the primordial attack thanks to summoning Artemis. Awaken! Perform a chain break, gain the priority target. Well done, Solon. You may immediately make a move or push back and perform a bonus attack. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Solon is using the Abyssal Watchers. There is +3 precision for Artemis. You'll love to see that. So gain an attack, gain rage for making an attack. Inspire 1 is very good, actually. So he's going to take, I guess, 3 fate, 1, 2 fate to roll Spiral and roll an extra 4 dice. When you're about to perform an attack roll, you may set aside 1 not crit die from your attack dice pool. Choose that as an automatic hit. So that one automatically hits. She's +3 precision, and the Abyssal Watchers are +2, which means we hit on plus 5, so we're hitting on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll spiral one of these because we can lose a fate. Actually should have been the crit die. So I'm taking that as a critical because that would have been a much smarter play. So it's 4 hits and it's a bonus attack. So 4 hits is 1, 2, 3. 4 for our Artemis dice. And this is what we're facing off against, a stump tentacle. It's a bonus attack, which unfortunately means we do not ignore those penalties. Just an additional attack. But oh, we could deal an additional single wound if we can do a 7. There's no break. What can Artemis do about that? Nothing. The Abyssal Watchers can't do anything about that either. I'm nervous about this roll. I'm very nervous about this roll. Just want to check. 6. Why don't I have a break? Why don't I have an auto break or something? I don't think I have anything at all here to help me out. Anything at all. Yep. We come up 1 short. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. All right. Well, unfortunately, because of the instinct, all Titans in Zone 1 gain a danger. That's 1 danger, which takes us to 10, which means we have to draw an obel. Now, because she is possessed by Artemis, or he rather, we add an extra You Live card to the deck. I have second chance here, so I actually have 2 second chances. First one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, You Live. You live! You may gain a rage. That's great. Now it says window of opportunity. If adjacent, you are time clocked. I will spend a fate to move not adjacent. 1, 2 to here. Very good. It's not actually very good, but oh, you know what? I am actually going to remember that I have this Forbidden Love card, which allows me to exhaust to daze him. So when I am attacking in a rear, I actually roll an extra red dice. So I rolled 7. I would need 2 on this, 1 on this, to actually do a critical and deal an additional single wound. I'm taking it. Yeah, you suck, guy. All right, and I'll step you through that. Again, friends, I'll have to apologise due to my rustiness. Abyssal Watchers, let's look. So when you are attacking from a rear or blind spot space, you get a bonus red dice. It's normally 3 reds plus my black for being Artemis. However, I've got the extra red dice. So if I roll that and I'm able to daze, which can be done in the first ability window, to turn him into the back. So that is actually a critical wound, which deals 2 wounds, thanks to that stump tentacle. Okay, good work, team. Good work. We're back on track. I can't believe I forgot about days. Get your head in the game, Deno. Head in the game, son. All right, unfortunately, we now have end of primordial round, which is a sunlight laser. No, it's the laser signature. the lowest danger in front. Sun's will. Lowest danger in front. No one. Lowest danger in sight. It's absolutely and unreservedly Fisher. There is a window of opportunity here for this. And so at this point, if we have a look here, the target is Phylloxera. I wonder if she's actually in sight because of the thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter because what I'm going to do with Telebarcus is move 1, 2 to here. He'll then slide across to target Telebarcus, move lateral. He actually probably even won't do that. He'll just shoot her. That'll go away and that'll go away. After attack, the target is rewound. Both of the targets were switched to the glaciers, so there is no rewind applied. That's it, finally we get through his first turn. What do I even need to do to beat this guy? I've done 2 wounds in the first turn, on his turn. That's a good start, surely. Endure the sun. Oh, that's right, we've got to survive 8 rounds. So we've now got to survive 6 rounds because we have to get -1 per wound dealt. I'm going to spend a fate on Penelope to use her Sun Guard, which is an advanced reflex. She's going to move 1, 2. That'll get her into range. Everyone else is in range. I am going to build the pool now, which I should have done before. 4 opening tokens in the pool from the Abyssal Watchers, which is wonderful. And I have repositioned 2. Actually, I didn't even need to spend a fate to do that, because I just repositioned 2 to there. Great. Spiral 3, we have 2, so it will be a black, and it will be an opening. So it's 5 openings in the pool. Good work, Telebarcus. Good work. Oh, he's actually level 3. Yeah, can't do anything with that. He had a couple of power rerolls, but all good. Okay, let's go to the Argonaut's turn. Start of our turn, do we have to do anything? We don't. So there's still no break tokens in the pool, so we probably want to get our best damage dealer. Did I have an Inspire somewhere? Did I have Inspire for someone that made an attack? Inspire. Why did you think you had Inspire, Deno? Opening. Ah, that's why I had, yeah, but I had to do the days, so I don't get to do Inspire. Yeah, that's okay. I did bring the knockdown standing up card. Okay. The most likely to do a wound at this juncture, as I remember, I have to escalate the BP deck. Oh, I'm having a rough time today, friends. I'm struggling with everything. I'm very tired. There is no break tokens in the pool, so we need someone that does auto breaks, which we have none. However, we do have the opportunity to use some improved rushes. Oh, man, I'm not going to spend that Sun Guard. I've got improved rush over here. Got to remember I'm playing a Maze Runner. All right, let's do that. So she'll go here. Let's do the Maze Runner first. That's not a bad idea. She's not going to add any break tokens to the pool. We'll spend a Argo ability to stand up Phyloctra from knockdown. Bang. She will move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. No, 5. She's going to go to there. She re-established her time anchor here. And she's going to shoot the sphere cast. There is 1,000,000 break tokens in the pool. So she'll go and roll a 5. It's an 8. I think the only way she can hit this is to roll very, very, very well. Oh, she's given it a red hot crack. Oh, let me look here. It's cumbersome. We have to commit. Unique. Range 2 to 4, fire 3, reposition 1, fail trick. Do we want to fail trick it? That's the question. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no way for me to do this on a power reroll, even with a black token. So we won't waste anything then. Black token, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's annoying. So it's a fail. So gain 1 fate and gain the muffled condition card. And we will then fail trick to immediately flip the sphere cast over to its angry searing pillar side. Rah, searing pillar. We'll be adding 1 opening token, 3 fire tokens. And that will be Fisher. So with the 3 fire tokens, we should be able to get the true Siren Blade to do something. So we'll do him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll attempt to climb the rock. We can climb onto the floating rocks, can't we? No, we can't. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. I wonder if you can test mid-walk. I doubt you can. We'll go there, we'll go there. That was a risk. What was it to climb the rock? 4+? Fury, 4+? Good chance. Siren Blade. We'll make an attack with the Siren Blade. The true Siren Blade. +2, +3 to hit. Wow. I have not got enough opening tokens anywhere at all here. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, that's a hit. Great. This is why I'm an idiot. I've given this guy Scorch Conditioning, so each laser attack and sun attack hit deals 1 danger less. I'm pretty sure he suffered 3, so I'm just going to do that. Feeling very rusty. I was excited about this fight. I thought I was in the game, in the zone. It's all right. We'll get there. Horsehead. Ooh. Oh, there is no vantage point. I haven't created a vantage point. Well, it's a hit anyway. True Siren Blade. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 automatic damage. We're a decent chance. We've got break tokens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. We do the wound. Create a vantage point. Perform signature against the attacker. What is happening in this fight? This is an awful fight. I hate everything about it. 1, 2, 3 on an 11. It's a laser attack. He suffers -1 danger. Very good. Do we want to dodge this? No. Miss all three. Reroll once. Miss. Each hit deals 6 danger. I have no metal. So it's 6 total danger, which is reduced to 3. Good. After attack, rewind. And then I'll do my grave trauma. Disemboweled, you die. I have a second chance on my fate safe. So I will absolutely use that second chance. And we'll draw another one. Burning Heart! Stand up, you may lose 2 danger and or gain 1 rage. I will do both of those things. You may immediately perform a bonus attack. So the rewind doesn't happen because the bonus attack triggers first. Yay! Got to build that pool, baby. It's an opening one. And I guess we'll just go a break. Wow, he's going to struggle. Going to struggle to hit. Needs a 7. So we'll make an attack, bonus attack. 8. Did I remember to escalate? No, I did not. 3 wounds down. Four wing. Once again, we've got 2 bonuses. 1, 2. And with 4 reds. Going to use an ability I haven't used. Siren Cataphract. You can move your time anchor based on danger mitigated. What do we need? 8. Ooh, good luck. No. Do you have a power reroll? We've got 5. 2 power rerolls, I guess. We don't have 2 bleeding tokens, so we don't have any of those bonuses. Nope. Fail. Gain 1 fate. And we suffer time clocked. There is an AI BP2 on top of the deck. But this might be the time for Artemis. Artemis! With the Abyssal Watchers. Get onto that vantage point. Can't unexhaust that card. We have multiple danger though, so we could do a rush, which gets us the same break, auto break 1. Yeah, we might do that. We're gonna spend a fate to do a rush attack. 1, 2. We can't because we're too close. What do we need? We need to move at least 3 spaces and reach your target via the shortest possible path. No, we can't do a rush. So we'll go 1, 2. Climb the rock. It's a climb. We get up here. We will make a swing with the Abyssal Watchers. We'll gain 2 fates. 1, 2. We'll roll 6 dice. Can't daze him, so we're not going to be rolling extra stuff on this one. Gain a rage. are critical. We are hitting on 4s because we have +3 precision from Artemis. There's 1 in the pool, and that's +2, so that's +2, 3, 6. So we're hitting on 4s. I can't spiral, but I will roll one, re-roll one of these, try and get it. Oh, this is punishing. Come on, Deno. Oh, it's a 4. Critical opportunity on a 10. We're unlikely, but we do have a single power from that. Yeah, we're very unlikely. There's 2 breaks in the pool, I suppose. Oh, we've got a power reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do we need? 10. Oh, I don't think we can do it. Got nothing in the pool. I am 4. Yeah, so I can re-roll both of these. We're a chance if we re-roll both of these, if we get 1 double and 1 double break. That's a double break. It's a start. Come on, Deno. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't have another break for that. It's all bad. It's all bad. Combined attack, that's right. I remember those. It's going awfully. Do I remember if I forget anything from Artemis? No, I didn't. Okay, so we have the signature attack. We'll build the pool though. We are 4 effectively. So we'll go 2 breaks from that one. We'll go a break from that one. We'll go an opening from that one. We'll go a black from that one. And then we'll get 4 openings from the 4 hits. All right. Sun attack. Titan on the highest occupied vantage point. 3 on an 11. 1, 2, 3. All miss. No rerolls. A lot of danger coming in. 9, 10, 11. 11 danger coming in. I resist 3 of it, so that takes down to 8, which is 17, which is below the threshold to add an extra 1. We still have Artemis God form, so we still roll these 4. Okay, we can't go beyond yet. I just want to make sure I am remembering this rule correctly. Who do you think you are, running around leaving scars? Yep. So we'll see if we roll. Yeah, we can't go beyond, so that would automatically kill us. So we're going to obviously trigger our second chance, which we have on the fate safe. We'll shuffle these and try again. I was just reading because you do shuffle it back in and try again. So we're a 66% chance normally. You live when you're awakened. This is going awful. Awful. We've got the maze runner left. The maze runner will spend her fate to do a improved rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can move +2 speed. And it gets auto brake 1, which puts another brake in the pool. And she's hitting with the horizon's edge, so she's hitting on 2s. This is our best chance at this point. She's hitting on 2s. Double crit. Just, oh, I wish I had more dice here. This is, oh, it's a 9. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, I don't want to do this. I'm going to go and look at the card. It's not that good. Oh, we're a chance here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a power reroll. And we have a black reroll. Black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, Deno. Come on, son. Cool. All right, I just remember that I had an awakening, so we have to go and fight a bird in battle now, I'm sure, because he's just moved twice. What a chump. This is just awful times. He's just moved twice because we just critted on the Icarus lot. I don't particularly want to crit on it on a thing right now, but there you go. Icarus lot, unique scale. When you fall down, move 2 spaces. So it's just a cool little thing that allows us to climb a little more effectively. So it'll be good for this battle. I'll do, I don't know if I can actually give it there. Okay, so first of all, crit chance on the Horizon's Edge is 2 breaks, 2 openings. We have Rouse 1, so we can add a Rouse token, which is exciting. And then she has 1 opening at level 1. And that's it. She then gets reposition 1, 2, 3. And that's her. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds down, which means we need to survive 4 turns. So we need to do 3 more wounds next turn, and we've finished. Escalating, that's a 3. Oh, I don't enjoy that at all. Uh-oh, it's a BP3 on top. Oh, we were going so well. That's everyone done. Herodotus is still time clocked. We'll keep him time clocked, I think. There's no exhausting of weapons. Because that failed to wound. I just want to try and unexhaust that. Time clocked. All right. So we're over here. The first thing that happens is start of the primordial round, we have to extinguish possibilities. Feign death. Major trauma. That's still the same. Grave trauma. Disemboweled. So I'm going to use the possibility matrix to put that on the bottom of the deck. And I do have a window to do that in, so that's good. And the obol, I actually need to take out the extra you live because of the thing, so we'll shuffle that. You died horribly stays on top. Okay, we'll go to this view. This guy teleports all the way over here. Now, that, I think. I think so. I can reposition to there. I'm going to do that. Great. So, sun move, unshaded board. Everyone is in a shaded position, so no one takes that sun attack. Glaciate the time anchor of the Titan with the lowest fate. So the Titan with the lowest fate is Fisher, and she is a blue time anchor. So we will glaciate this one, and as discussed, we'll remove that, and then rewind the Titan with the highest fate. That's Telebarcus, who is currently on the vantage point. So he's going to rewind to there. We now draw an AI card. Feathergust, highest fate in front. Oh, see, look at that. 3 paradox, ignore the window of opportunity. What a guy. What an absolute guy. But I feel good about this because if we look at the board, so we're going to glaciate C15, C15, we're going to glaciate I12, 12I, and we're going to glaciate J9, 9, J, boom. And then, oh, is Fate 7 plus, do not glaciate. Oh. There. There. Whatever. No, it was that one. Great. Then, big boy moves across using lateral movement to move lateral and attack. It's the highest fate, who is Solon. So it's going to move like this. Boom, boom. That's going to hit both of those. They are both going to become the new target, so there will be no after effects, which is great. End of round, we perform this laser signature, and it is also a triple laser signature. However, its target is the lowest danger in front, and that is going to be Fisher, who is standing right in front. She's going to use the Pursuer Ultimatum. Don't think she can get away. We'll go this view. So if I move her 1, 2, 3, or even just 1, it's going to move him across like that, which will prevent Artemis from getting attacked. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3 on an 11. That's none. 2 black dice. So it's 9 danger, which goes down to 5, 8. So we removed the disemboweled from the top, so hopefully it's a good one. And it is Deluge of Memories again. All right. Life of Regret. After attack, rewind. What happens if you're told to rewind and your thing's not on the board? You die, don't you? Erase from existence. Rewind. If your time anchor is not on the board, you are erased from existence instead. Unfortunately, Phyloctera is erased from existence. I don't have anything that can allow me to prevent that at all. Nope. So she is erased from existence. Boo. But that does give everyone else a rage. 1 rage, 2 rage, 3 rage. Unfortunately, we're going to only do 1 wound this turn, which will take us to 5, and then we will need to survive the 3rd. Unless we... Oh, it's an AO3 on top. If we do this wound, we actually win. Well, it's our best possible target. Telebarcus. Spend a fate. I guess. No, we'll not spend a fate. I definitely would have used the fate safe once in the turn had I remembered that I had it. And then, okay, so I have to just use Abyssal Watchers. I can't get into a thingy space. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll attempt to climb the Primordial. Critical climb. There's a BP3 though. We're no chance of getting this deno. Stop getting your hopes up, mate. Stop getting your hopes up. You need to be on a combined attack for it to do anything at all. We are hitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is all hits. So we will absolutely re-roll 3 of these with Spiral. So we will reduce our fate by 1. It's 4 hits. Or the maximum number of hits. Oh, come on, don't be like 12 or 15, be like 10 or something. Cheers. 17. Cheers. We can't even get close, so there's no point rolling anything at all there. I'm just going to gain a rage from my attack, and I'm just going to gain 3 fate. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to draw a Moiros card, which is over here. Preordained Awakening. You may gain 1 Argo fate to awaken. I cannot do that because I am already awakened. So I shan't be doing it. It's an atemporal, so I then have to draw a trauma card, and that will be this one here. Disemboweled, you die. However, I have a Abyss Thorax, which I can get rid of for second chance to shuffle back into the deck. And we get... How many times I want to get Deluge of Memories? I'm pulling a different one. That's silly. Break the Wheel. Ah, I'm already awoken, you guy. How dumb. Stupid. Stupid cards. He fails. Artemis is about to die. I can come back from Time Clocked with Herodotus. Yeah, I'll come back from Time Clocked with Herodotus. And then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a Ride from Time Clocked ability. And then I'll re-establish my Time Anchor there because I have the ability to do that. Yep, I think we are shot ducks here. We still need to do 1 wound. If we had done 1 wound then, we would have actually survived. We didn't, obviously. We'll just build the pool, so it's going to be 4 opening tokens. It's going to be 1 million opening tokens. It's going to be break, black, black. Ooh, I think that's a greater opening. So, yep, cool. Stupid primordial round. He's doing an AI3 card as well. Unshaded board. Everyone's in trouble here. Oh, she hasn't gone yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll go to here. This guy swings all the way over here. Whee! Thanks to Merciless Sun, everyone in the unshaded board takes some damage. He's just going to lose a fate from his fate safe. And he will spend 2 fate to reflex into avoid that attack. Glaciate the time anchor of the Titan with the lowest fate. That's Penelope. It's there. So that gets glaciated. And rewind the Titan with the highest, which is Telebarcus. So he rewinds to there. And then this buffhead draws his AI card, and it is unfortunately his death AI card. Invite the Eschaton. This is going so poorly. If he kills 2 Titans, we lose. No, if he kills 3 Titans, we lose. Boo, boo, boo. The priority target in front, so that is Solon, because he's the priority target. Glaciate. No, definitely not glaciating, because he's 9. Move, lateral, and attack. This attack cannot be evaded. Each Titan hit dies. Good. Good. Well, in great news, nobody dies. Because it is a laser attack. And I just removed those 3 from there. So everyone survives. Great work, team. Invite the Eschaton. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. End of his turn. He's doing his shooty thing. The lowest danger in front. Telebarcus is 9. He's 7. She's 8. Oh my God, we're going to survive. He's going to go to here. He's going to shoot that away. And we're done. Amazing. Well, we survived quite a few cheeky little things there. All right, well, whoever goes here is a certainty to do a wound. And if we can do a wound, we automatically win and we won't lose Solon, which would be nice because he is the Dreamwalker that is bonded with Telebarcus. So who's our most likely? Horizon's Edge is our most likely. No. Otis, because he gets an extra die. So he's going to move 1 to here. He's going to attempt to climb up. He rolls a 5. It's a Fury 6. He's no Fury. So he fails the roll. He's 2s to hit because of the sword. It's an 8. It is a BP 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You'd have to roll very badly to not succeed at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. He's wounded. That is Primordial defeated. So 5 wounds. 5 wounds. That felt really uncomfortable and I didn't enjoy it, but we survived and we only lost 1 Titan, which was not one of my good ones. So we finally managed to get a few little blocks with the glaciated icebergs to avoid the shots. Resources 1, 2, 3, 4. We draw another 1. So it's 1, 2, 3 tentacles, 1, 2, 3 skulls, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, not siren shells, ambrosia. And we were successful in the battle. And so we endure the sun, which means a fleeting dream. Least likely Argonaut gains a Nemos node. I don't think I've been doing that this entire time, but cool. Life of Regret, nice. Level 2. Rewards and penalties. Reset Triskelions. Lose 3 Argo Fate, which we desperately needed, by the way. 1, 2, 3. And we now get to fight the burden, so that's okay. And we did 5 wounds, so we gain an additional sunburned skull. I am going to nip off and have dinner, and then I'm going to set up for a burden fight, which should be, hopefully, relatively quick. 3 dudes need to get to the top now, though. That's not going to be that quick. We switch over to Doom card 2A, and we are good to go. Slightly longer break than I was expecting, friends. Good dinner, but slightly longer than I was expecting. I'm just going to do a couple of things so I don't forget on screen. I've got these 2 cards to add from the end of the Doom and reveal of Doom card 2A. So they will be in the deck for 1 exploration draw, because we do have 1 more exploration for a timeline battle. This has been a wild time. These last few episodes, it feels like we've made 0 headway. But yeah. Anyway, we know what the burden's going to do, and you know, we'll hopefully have some positive likelihood of definitely getting a couple to the top. If we can get 3, that'll be a little bit more of a challenge. So there's the burden himself at the top of his mountain. And there's our brave Titans ready to run forth. As always, I like to take a Maze Runner and a Sky Seer. I've given them both all sorts of extra gear. Sometimes I like to bring a Fire Starter into this because he innately reduces kickback. But yeah, we won't worry about that. We won't worry about that for this instance. Let's flip over to here. We definitely won't, I don't think we'll lose the Sky Seer or the Maze Runner. I feel pretty good about managing how they operate, but yeah. Done. Done. We know that that is Sisyphean task, which is going to load us up with a Sisyphean level 1. And that goes to the fastest. Your cards cannot unexhaust. So we will absolutely give that to the Sky Seer. That is the end of his turn. It's our turn. What we want to do is make sure that someone else is higher up on the thing. So Solon is going to move. Oh, the other thing I forgot, I had to, because she was muffled at the end of the last turn, so we'll have to give her Enervated Fisher, Fated Nemos, Enervated. So she's going to lose an activation token to start the fight, which is great. Every fight. Sensational. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he moves up. That's his. He's going to be our guy who's on top. We've given him probably not enough defense actually. Now that I look at it, but that's okay. Do we want to give him the weapon to shoot with? Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll actually give him the sphere cast. We'll ditch those for the moment, and we might just take a spiral shield and a friggin' Necrozyphos maybe. We don't really need to make any attacks. Sure, Black Zyphos, that'll do. Just making some changes on the fly. Spiral shield is to improve our defense ever so slightly. Great. So, Sky's here. Yeah, so we've given Solon the sphere cast. So he's going to throw the sphere cast at the buffhead with his reposition 1. To do that, he has to end up there. So he'll do that and throw the sphere cast. It's +1. He has a +1 precision from being bonded with his friend. So 6s. That's a 2. Do we want to re-roll that, or are we happy with that? And it's a commit to shoot it. No, we'll leave as is. We'll leave as is. So he's going to be our guy. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to get not kicked back. The Sky here can only move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the Maze Runner 1, 2, 3, 6. We can actually move her up 1 because he will be the primary target, thanks to priority token. Not worth risking there. That's it. Over to this guy. He draws an AI card at the start of his turn. We don't have extinguished possibilities. We don't have anything else, so we get Siphon Glimpses. Most Nemos nodes in range. Oh, what's the range? Yeah, it's just a normal attack. Nemos. Oh, you've got a lot. You've got more. It is Telebarcus, who is exactly who we wanted to get it anyway. Go team. Okay, so it's 2 on a 9. Telebarcus is using his 2 on a 9. So 2 misses, including a crit miss. Doesn't do anything. If the attack hits, it deals 5 danger. I have the Siren Cataphract, so that's 3 danger. 1, 2, 3. That will trigger a minor trauma draw, and he's going to lose a Nemos node. I actually don't hate that at all. That's pretty good. Insulted, you may immediately perform a bonus attack. Okay, guy. Chain breaks. The Sisyphean card gaining it. Chain breaks everything else. Oh no, it's on Siphon Glimpses. Chains break stealing the Nemos node. Boo. And chain breaks the after attack. Cool. We'll have another commit and another throw of the sphere cast. What a great turn of events. Oh, you had to move into range, didn't you? So move and attack. Yep. So he's here, which means I can't make a bonus attack. Boo. Alrighty. Still chain break, I think, if you don't get to make the attack. Says you may perform a bonus attack. That's fine. End of Hope. End of primary round, perform signature. Furthest tight in the highest column. It's still Solon. He will roll 3 dice on a 10. He blocks none. Each attack deals 2 danger. So that is a total of 4 danger. He goes straight up to 7. He deals a grave trauma. It's death 1. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, you're death has been prophesized. I don't think we've actually had a death card before. He's got 2 turns before he is game over. Gain the Sisyphean condition card as well. I don't think we can get off the board in 2 turns. I don't think I've got anything to discard that either. The burden attacks a Titan and Sisyphean. Yep. Kickback 8. It's a fun time for you, champion. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's in trouble. He's in big trouble. He's knocked down. He's Sisyphean. He can't do anything. Okay, we've got to decide now if he's just going to die. So there's nothing I can do about that. So all right, well, let's go the Skyseer, who is no longer Sisyphean. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go the Maze Runner, who is not Sisyphean either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might actually go like that, I think, using her diagonal movement. And old mate Herodotus. Hang on, who's got the tumble? All right, what we'll do instead is the Skyseer is going to come to here. She's going to make an attack with the Horizon's Edge. She's got the Exile's Garb on, so lets me inspire someone. You love to see it. You love to see it. He doesn't have a blind spot, so we don't have Deadly. Which is a shame, because that would have been a wonderful crit. 2 hits. Charon's Frown. Ooh, good. It's 2 reds, it's 1 red, it's 1 black. There's nothing in the pool. 6, beautiful. There's no Kratos tokens in the Kratos pool, so I gain no rage. Man, Skyseer is a beast. We have Rouse from our Siren Mask. We have Inspire, which will stand up Solon, who was knocked down. We have Reposition 5 because of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because of the Horizon's Edge, which has Reposition 2, because of the Exile's Garb, which has Reposition 2, and because of the Skyseer, it's actually Reposition 6. Get out of here. 1, 2. That is outrageous. From one swing of her little... What a champion. So Maze Runner's done, Skyseer's done, Solon will go next. I don't think we're doing another wound. Solon will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And he started his turn here. And this guy will go 1, 2, 3. He'll have a swing with the Siren Blade. There's 3 openings in the pool because of the sword and because of the 1. Swords +2, so we're looking at +5, so it's a 3 to hit with the true Siren Blade. That is an 8. Otis, 1 hit, that's a hit. Do we want to spiral? No, we don't need to lose any fate. It's a level 1 AI card. Another 5. He gets to count himself as being at rage 2, which is nice. True Siren Blade has 1 automatic power. Bang, and we're rolling 4 dice. needing a 5. Ooh, we've got no breaks. No. So fail, gain 1 danger, kick back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suffers crash. Is he knocked down from hitting that? Don't think we've got a tumble on him. No. Don't think we've got anything to reduce that. No, so he's knocked down. Good. He can't reposition. He gets to count himself as 2. So we've got opening 1. We've got opening 1. Break 1. Missed the leg stabilizer. And unfortunately it means we've got AI2 on top. I think the maze runner has to be there for us to not be breaking adjacency. Cool, it is. Mad gyration. Oh, what a joker. Sequential attack. Move unlimited and attack. 2 on an 8, each hit deals 3. Okay, that's not too bad. So, he's going to move unlimited to here, and then he's going to roll around like so. So he's then going to attack on 2 dice. She has the Exile's Garb. Oh. No, advanced reflex. Exile's Garb, which takes it to 2 on a 7. So that's 1, and we have 1 reroll from the Exile's Garb. That's 2 blocks. So no danger, no kickback. Great. I'm having a good time. So he's then going to move to the next highest. So he's unfortunately going to go through us, but I think we can evade that with tumble. We failed to evade it with tumble, but I think we can re-roll that actually. So, oh, that's not the right person. Can we? It might be. I should check that actually. I don't know if I can re-roll a failed check. Definitely suffer a danger. I'll check that. Stand by. So it says when you're about to suffer crash, roll a d6. Oh, you can re-roll. Yep, cool. All right, we're good. So no knockdown. Great. Next person on the list is the Maze Runner. She has the Hermes Cape. So she also has Tumble. And she also has 1 evasion to take her to needing 7s. 4 and a 5. She has 1 reroll from the Spiral Shield. So she misses both of hers. If the attack each hits, so 6 danger and 2 fate. So she will draw a major. Oh, actually, it's a Maze Runner. 6 is a grave trauma for a Maze Runner. Fate worse than death. No. No. Kickback though. 6. However, she's got the roll breakers, so she reduces that to 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this guy's going to trundle all the way down to here. He's going to smash that. He's going to smash that. And same deal. However, he has nothing to help him evade. He's got 1 reroll. Nothing. 1, 2, black. It's 2, so Rogers is taking 2 danger and 2 fate. No, he's taking major trauma for him. Gain the priority target token. Sweet. After final attack, a bird moves to the center of the board. Okay. Then he does End of Hope. which is chases down our friend. He rolls up here and then he goes. He's going to try and hit her again. 3 on a 10. We've got 3 on a 9 with 2 rerolls, 3 rerolls. Blocked 1, so that's 4 coming in. And that is a grave trauma. Gain 2 rage. Okay. And then gain Sisyphean. So we steal that off Solon, who's about to die this turn anyway. And kick back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She has nothing to help her with that. Alrighty. So Solon had Death Door applied. I think he just dies now, actually. Yeah. Everyone else gets a rage. It's a real shame. Our Cronian strain fused souls guy. Oh well. Everyone's in really bad position now. Mate keeps kicking us back. We don't like it. We'll unexhaust all equipment because we can't make any attacks. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's out of range for her attack as well. Awful. Oh no, did I just remember something very crucial? I did. I will use hyperadrenaline infusion to move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4 during a movement. And the maze runner is going to get out of here. That will be good. Okay. We go over to Buffhead. He targets, hopefully, the person in the top column. Furthest Titan in the highest column in range. Jump and attack. I think he lands on her. What a clown. I forget jump and attack. Sure, it's jump. Jump does not cause crash unless the primordial ends its movement on a space occupied by a Titan. Jump and attack. Doesn't say land on top. Maybe not. Maybe he just goes, whee, jumps 2 in front of her like that. All the way up there. Actually, we can make it do that, which is better for us. Three on an 8. She's not Sisyphean. Anyway. Oh, yeah, there's no thing. 3 on an 8. Each hit deals 2 and an ambrosia token. So she has 1 reroll. It's 4. So she's just gained 4 ambrosia tokens. And 6. Oh, she's doing an able draw. Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't kill my maze runner, you stupid bouncy ball. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Nope. Maze runner dies. We are in all sorts of trouble. We're in more trouble than the early settlers. Don't have a second chance here, do I? I do not. So nothing else happens because of the mercy rule. He doesn't do the kickback or anything. But he will absolutely target the Skyseer with this attack, and she is Sisyphean, so this is going to hurt. Oh, man, this is bad. Oh, of course she rolls 9, 10, 10. And she'll re-roll this 4. I don't think I can do anything about that, though. Oh, 7's not enough. 1 hit. Each hit deals 2 danger. I think that's good, though. Oh, yeah, she doesn't die. Awesome. Grave Trauma. Deluge of Memories. Okay. I'm very sick of seeing that card. After attack, kickback 8. She is in big trouble. Well, we can't possibly win now. We need to get 3 Titans off the board. I think we can retreat at this point. Maybe we can't, actually. Maybe you can't ever retreat. 3 Titans die. We lose. 3 Titans reach the peak. 3 Titans die. Oh, defeat is actually going to be doubly bad. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just let him die. Sisyphean Tilt. Oh, stop targeting multiple Titans, you chump. He's going to go over here. He's going to hit. Oh, it's range attack. Unlimited. Great. Really enjoy that. 3 on an 8. That's known. None stops on Odysseus. So he is taking 8. He's taking 6 danger, which goes down to 5, which takes us to 14, which means we add a You Died Horribly card into the deck. You know, this guy's normally a cakewalk, but every now and then he'll drop you on your head like you're a baby. It's You Died Horribly. Don't roll a 10 on Awaken. No. Alright, well, we've just had a fate worse than death for Odysseus who's died. We've just had we've had lost Solon, we've lost the Maze Runner. That is a tragic, tragic fight. So, dead. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. At least we get a Logic Breaker back soon. I think it's even next turn, actually. I'm sure we lost another Dreamwalker as well. Dead. In the last fight, maybe. Tremendous. Tremendous. Where are we at in the timeline? Yes, it's excellent. End of the turn, end of the fight. The person with the most Nemos nodes gains a Nemos from defeat. And unfortunately, so we'll reset all of them. He's got 9. 1, 2, 3, no, more. So we will take, actually I better read the specifics, because if it says the Nemos card with the most tokens, maybe. Defeat random Argonaut gains 1 Nemos node for their Nemos card with the most nodes. All right, normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't use a 10. 8, so it is Fisher. Great. Defeat, then see rewards and penalties. Lucid Dream. Reset Triskelions. subject 3, and that's about it. We get ourselves 2 retractable mechanisms. I'm definitely calling this episode here because it's been a tragic attempt at playing this game. Dreams of Pharos over here with our logic breaker. We have a fate worse than death, which is this little special event in this one. Roll a d10 on the fate worse than death table. What is happening? Solon dies. No, Telebarcus also dies. Refer to the Rude Awakening special event. And we also got front lines on the other chick. Whew. Okay, so we gain a Doom. We have to make a new one. We do gain an Argo knowledge though, which is nice. And a new skill. Oh, man. This has been punishing. Dead. That's my. Oh, I did already lose Argonaut, so we don't gain that. Oh no. Oh, I feel like crying. This has been devastating. We're going to keep Timekeeper's Child for that next person who comes in. It's not going to be Telebarcus, that's for sure. He's dead. Might be Heraclides. Heraclides. Timekeeper's Child. Okay, I will just do one final thing. The burden is removed. We will move across to here. We have found ourselves a Titan. We have found ourselves a lighthouse. We will place the anchor here. We will gain ourselves a Titan. And we will prepare ourselves for the inevitable demise of everything that we have had a great time with. Gain a Titan. Oh, gain a Titan, I've just flipped. Seems normal. Gain 3 Siren Shell resources. Oh, I think it's Delphian, but we're not allied with him anymore. Oh, that's so annoying. Rage, and 3 Siren Shell. Rage. And second one, Abyss Contemplate, 1 Skin of Malice. There's no story hub. All of these go back in now, all of these bad boys. So we've got boats chasing us everywhere. Just want one more story adventure. Now, at the end of this turn, oh, was there a glory on this map tile? No, nothing. So at the end of this adventure, or start of the next one, we're going to have to look through these and try and plan out where we can go. Boop. 37, 46, 54, 42, 32. Well, we know where 46 is, and we also know where 54 is. 54 is there. So we can do 54 and 46 very, very easily. What tile number is this? 51. So if we go by that odds, that next tile, that's 46, on the left of that will be 41, which will then mean up or down should be 42. So let me just count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we actually go right here. We go backwards so that we can go back to that city and do that task. So we've got to do all three of these in the same loop. Friends, that is the end of it. We are absolutely not doing any more tonight. Instead, we will get excited and prepare for another timeline battle, and I think we'll go back to the Harpy. I think this is still level 2 maybe, or maybe we'll stick with the dude. Hype time Oracle. I feel very, very deflated. I was hoping for much more than what we put out tonight, friends, but that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. I look forward to seeing you all then. Big day.